Hi, this is Miss Amy from Amy's Studio Performing Arts, and we've got story time with Miss Amy today. I will be reading to you Ballerinas Are Beautiful. This is a book that my daughter Caroline had when she was a little girl. Dizzy Ballerina Izzy. Izzy loves to ballet dance like lots of little girls. She practices her steps each day. She spins and jumps and twirls. And that's a picture of Izzy. Izzy likes the costumes and the music too, but twirling is her favorite thing to do. It's what she loves to do. But though she twirls so beautifully, she has a problem too. I can't tell my left from my right. Whatever can I do? When all the ballerinas start dancing to the right, Izzy dances to the left. It happens every night. Watch where you are going, cried Ballerina Di. You keep treading on my toes when you go whirling by. Ballerina Zoe said she really has to go unless she learns her left and right. She's going to spoil the show. Can you tell which little ballerina is Izzy? She's on the wrong side. I think we've all done that before. I give up, poor Izzy sobbed and ran off then to hide. I wish I knew my left and my right. What can I do, she cried. And here's poor Izzy. Don't be upset, said kindly Di. I know what to do to help you solve the problem. Just give me your right shoe. She tied a bell onto the toe and fixed it with a stitch. Now when you hear it tinkle, you'll know which foot is which. How wonderful, cried Izzy, twirling to the right. Now I know which one is which. I'd love to dance tonight. So Izzy wore her special shoe. Her twirling stole the show. Now I can twirl up on the stage and know which way to go. And here's Izzy dancing on the stage. But what I want you to see, I've got to move my fingers. Those are Izzy's friends right there, and they are so proud of her. Here's a story about Di, which is the ballerina that helped out Izzy. Shy Ballerina Di. Ballerina Di was as dainty as can be. No other ballerina danced as dainty as she. So when she skipped with other girls holding hands together, they said she danced as lightly as a cloud or floating feather. So there's Di in her yellow tutu. And there she is with her friends. One day the teacher told the class, there's going to be a show. I want to give the leading role to Dainty Di, you know. I'm far too shy, protested Di. I'd really rather not. Already I feel nervous. My tummy's in a knot. Let's see Di. See, she has kind of a worried look on her face, but her teacher isn't worried. Her teacher knows what she can do. No matter what the others said, Di firmly shook her head. I think the teacher ought to choose someone else instead. And there are her friends. I think this little one is waving because she would like to have a good part too. So Zoe got the leading part to nervous Di's relief, though Di did feel a little disappointed underneath. Everybody practiced hard to learn their ballet part until all the dancers knew at last every step by heart. Finally, the big night came, but then disaster struck. Zoe fell and hurt her foot. It really was bad luck. You can't dance the leading part. Whatever shall we do? Shy Di is the only one who knows the part like you. So here's the girls practicing, but oh no, Zoe is hurt. Shy Di looked at all her friends. I'll dance the part, she sighed. I can't let my friends down, At least I will have tried. She trembled as the curtain rose, but as the music played, Di could not believe it. I just don't feel afraid. Di danced as she had never danced. The crowd all called for more. What a dainty dancer. She's a star for sure. Here she is, dancing with her friends and twirling in that beautiful yellow tutu. We have another story. This is Showy Ballerina Zoe. I will say we have some really wonderful Zoes at our studio that we love so much, and they're not showy. They're just wonderful, kind friends, so we're really proud of the Zoes we have. Ballerina Zoe could leap high off the ground and land so very gracefully she'd barely make a sound. But though she was so graceful, it went right to her head. Instead of practicing her steps, she used to boast instead. Here's a picture of Zoe. And here's a picture of her friends again. It made the other dancers mad. We're quite fed up with Zoe. Why does she have to brag so much and be so proud and showy? There she is. One day Zoe had some news. I've heard about a show. There will be an audition. I think we all should go. I know that I will win a part of that, you can be sure, but you might get a little role if you would practice more. There's Zoe. The day of the audition came. I'll stretch and do some bends to warm up ready for the test, said Zoe to her friends. So they're warming up here. See, they've got their dance bags. They're at the audition. They're in their dance gear. But as she stretched, her tutu ripped. The others heard it tear. What shall I do? Zoe cried. I've nothing else to wear. Sometimes that can happen when you're dancing. Let's see what the girls figure out what to do. Don't worry, Dizzy Izzy cried. We'll dance around you, then no one will ever see the hole in your tutu. So Di and Izzy twirled about with Zoe in between. Zoe was delighted. We make a splendid team. Now each of us has won a part. It's very plain to see. Not only are you thoughtful friends, you can dance as well as me. And here's Zoe with her friends. I think that part of the story is the part I like the best because I see at our studio all the time girls that are kind to each other, that are helpful to each other, that support each other, and that is something we are going to figure out a way to continue to do while we're at home. I hope you enjoyed story time with Miss Amy today. There will be more stories coming, and for our bigger kids, Miss Beth, Miss Lynn, Miss Olivia, they have all put out some book choices that are some of their favorites, and we have more to come. Bye for now.